Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Aaron Gordon out there with LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, front court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Mann in at the shooting guard. And in Chicago to start out. Stolen by Jackson. Here's George. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Chicago.
One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Batum's checked in. We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you, and there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Now here's Jackson after LeBron James's miss. Mann hits the bucket.
Leonard has the ball in his hands a ton. Those are some big hands. Comfortable handling the rock and making plays.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Davis. Outside Curry. A three. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so Curry will bring it up for Chicago. On the wing, James. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Jackson against Curry. Jackson passes to Zubac. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the inside. James. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
There's no way you're going to stop LeBron James when he's coming at you and coming that strong. Just brushes off the contact.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Mann. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Chicago leading by 5. Kick out to LaVine. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Mann. Leonard on the wing. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Rollins checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Amir Coffey's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Powell in for Terrence Mann. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Rank of it. He's checked in for Davis. Nowitzki comes in for LeBron. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Stephen Curry. Los Angeles with another miss.
didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Nowitzki kicks to DeRozan. Good on the triple.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angles, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Coffey. Here's Brown. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Nowitzki finds Gordon. Fires for three. Kaminsky, the pass to Gordon. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles trails by 8. It's Powell on the wing. Poked away. Gordon with it. Picked up by Brown. Ahead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Aaron Gordon's getting roughed up in there, and he doesn't mind it.
George is checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Norman Powell, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Gordon's got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything else.
Coming onto the floor.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson.
Well, he can guard multiple positions. Alonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Chicago leads by 16. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for our best team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points.
Okay.
Assisted by
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Leonard, he's checked in for George. To the middle. Davis down low. Working on Zubac. And Davis gets it to go.
Davis using his strength right there to overpower. We didn't say that in the early part of his career.
Leonard kicks to Jackson. Poke loose. Jackson against Curry. And finished off by Davis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Powell in for Luke Kennard. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Chicago. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Chicago leading by 22. Curry passes to Levine. All alone. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The wily veteran platoon is so good at positioning himself to get the shot, the foul, or both.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Chicago making a switch here. Iverson's checked in, and he's good on the second. And it's Davis with the ball for Chicago. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. No good from LeBron. Leonard with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Over Levine. Leonard, no luck.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Doncic fires from way outside. Back to Levine. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Levine's got 7.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brown's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Amir Coffey is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Powell against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Jackson misses. Here's Chicago. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Easy to be in awe of Levine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Brown. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Man's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Davis. Nowitzki comes in for James. And it's DeRozan in for Zach LaVine. Morris trying to free himself up, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Nowitzki kicks to Iverson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
3-pointer.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
It's Jackson with the drive. And the pass to Coffey. From past the arc, trains the 3-pointer. Coffey's got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Ball, the bounce pass. Nowitzki draws the double. DeRozan passes the ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Some gamesmanship now as Ball saw 1 3 go and said, I'll get one back on you.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. So for the Clippers, Robert Covington comes in for Morris, and it's George in for Amir Coffey. And Chicago also making a switch. Gordon's checked in.
It's been interesting as Reggie has finally seemingly found a home, or at least confidence in the way he plays. He's a guy who can carry you on offense, and he will score in bursts. And those will be very loud points.
Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Brown. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And they double up DeRozan. Ball from long range. Another three for Chicago.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Gordon. And here they come. Here's the lob to the hoop. Offensive rebound. Nowitzki dishes to Gordon. DeRozan for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki.
The ball goes to your home team.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Chicago, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your dance team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jackson. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And there's the call on James. And that'll be his third foul so far. And here are the Clippers now. Jackson drives in, and the dunk by Jackson.
Just dicing through the lane there was Reggie Jackson.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. Outside Gordon. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
Pass to man. Jackson against Curry. Jackson with it. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Morris is checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for your home team.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jackson against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And a deep three from George. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Zubac against LaVine. And the rejection by Zubac. Jackson passes to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stephen Curry.
They get Stephen Curry.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
To the paint, here's Powell. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Powell's got his first points in this one. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Offensive rebound, Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Davis has got 7 points in the game. Jackson looking around, pass to Powell. Round with it, he's guarded by Davis. Brown the pass to Powell. That one good for 2. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Powell can play with some power. Even at 6'3", 6'4", he's got a good base.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Curry, the feed to Davis. Kick out to Levine. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And it's Davis missing.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Powell, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
And the first time out of the game call for Chicago. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Moses Brown. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. And it's Kennard in for Powell. And out of bounds in Chicago gains possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. From deep, Iverson. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
And Davis is such a tough cover on the inside. Collects the second chance points there.
Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Passes it to Covington. Leonard against DeRozan. 14 feet away. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. And it's Davis finishing it off.
You tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson passes to Kennard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Amir Coffey's jacked in for Kawhi Leonard.
The lineup for your home team. Amir Coffey.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kennard, the pass to Coffey. Now Jackson. Iverson covering. Shot clock at 6. Zubac trying to break loose. Jackson misses. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul George comes in for Amir Coffey.
Paul George.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson passes to George. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Iverson. Now Nowitzki. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like watching AD going at the defense and trying to impose some of that physicality from him to them.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And he sinks the second. Tipped away. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists in the game. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Chicago. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fun contest. So for Chicago right now, Anthony Davis is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Gordon. And it's Caruso in at the point. Jackson kicks to George. Here's Boston. He's covered by Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Down low, here's Jackson, rejected by Nowitzki. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky kicks the ball. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. Right side, Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chicago. Iverson comes in for Ball.
DeMar DeRozan.
4th quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Inside, Brown. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Iverson passes to Kaminsky. And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. The pass to Iverson. 3-pointer. Back to Caruso. That shot off. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Nowitzki outside. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Iverson. And it's blocked by Brown. On the wing, Jackson. DeRozan defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Chicago making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. They get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Home team ball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson passes to Coffey. Takes it from 10. DeRozan with the rebound.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Team foul. Robert Covington. First personal foul.
The first one falls.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
He's off on the second. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Coffey. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Down low,
2 minutes.
and finished off by Kaminsky.
2 minutes.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
Jackson passes to Coffey. Drives to the hoop, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Jackson passes to Coffey. Got a piece of it. Oh, Griffin in position. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Boston. Back to Jackson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Allen Iverson. Griffin kicks the ball. And the three off target. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. This is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Shot to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kaminsky the third.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Personal foul.
He misses the free throw. And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
For your home team.
He hits the second from the line.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Pass to Griffin. Over Morris. Here's Kaminsky. And it's blocked by Brown. And they're able to recover. And he gets it to go. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocked away. Passes to Powell. Back to Jackson. Left side, DeRozan. Close the alley-oop. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up to Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be in DeMar DeRozan. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for.
I can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
And so Powell nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Iverson passes to DeRozan. It's stolen by Morris. That's tipped. And Kaminsky with a clear path to the hoop. And Iverson throws it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. Thank you.
Back with us again. See you next time. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach Levine. Man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Anthony Davis. The other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 30, Stephen Curry. At power forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 6, LeBron James. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 00, Aaron Gordon. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your Chicago starters.
To start out. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And that one's good by LeBron.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Ball against Curry. Unloads from 13. The shot by Paul, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bridges, no one around him. They get it back. Another shot. Booker. And Levine with the block.
When you got he's like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Ayton, and finally they hit one. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Curry against Ayton. Davis, the pass to Gordon. James in the post. Trying to get open is Davis, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take them.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Booker with it. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
He gets that one.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Curry. And that one goes out of bounds. As that played. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And so James will bring it up for Chicago.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Biyombo is checked in for 8. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Passes it to Levine. Curry looking it over. 6 to shoot. Here's LeBron. Trying to get open as Nowitzki. And James gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Biyombo. Rejected by Nowitzki. And he recovers it. Chicago leading by 7. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Yes, that goes in.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back in.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for LeBron. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Aaron Gordon. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Ball subbed in for Stephen Curry. And the Suns here with a different look. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamet's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Knocked loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Ball feeling it out a bit. Doncic fires from way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Shamet. Count the basket.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Buries the long-range jumper.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Kobe's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Lee's subbed in for Landry Shamet. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. The kick out to Bolt. And a deep 3 from Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Payne to the inside. Here's Biyombo. Rejected by Nowitzki. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Lee, also Washington out there. Bridges out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the 4 slot. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Scooped up. Here's Curry with the 3. No good. Shot missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Washington. Ayton trying to break free. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the lines.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago. Braun, he's checked in for Chicago. And for the Suns, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Kobe. And it's Devin Booker in for Lee. Ayton against Curry. From deep, Iverson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix trails by 5.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Booker the pass to Washington. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Crowder comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Paul subbed in for Washington. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. Davis with some nice deep. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Going off as Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Booker outside. Paul against Iverson. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Landry Shamet checked in for Phoenix.
Landry Shamet.
Ayton with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Feeds to Crowder. And Crowder jams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. High post, Davis. Clock at 6. There's Gordon with the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Chicago with the ball. Davis dishes to Gordon. Ball against Levine. Lays it up and banks it in. Levine's got his first 2 points.
Boy, Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
And a great job to get that angle and a tremendous drive.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
And the Suns call time. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Aaron Gordon. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Ball subbed in for Allen Iverson. Phoenix also making some changes. Biombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Fast break, here comes Chicago. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. DeRozan's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. DeRozan. Nobody got. And Ball slams it in.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Phoenix trails by 15. Booker outside. Now the pass to Shamet. Biyombo with it. Kaminsky's there. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Ball, the pass to Doncic. James. And finished off by LeBron.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Biyombo. 34 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Payne. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago leading by 17. Doncic finds Kaminsky. Launches a three. Doncic, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Washington, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. The Suns have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting for Phoenix. Dwayne Washington.
Free throw good from Washington.
Line for 2.
Washington hits them both. Doncic outside. Over Lee. Oh, he hits the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago as they wrap. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
LeBron James is out there with Davis. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Curry in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Crowder. LaVine gets the bucket.
Off the pass, LaVine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Knocks it loose. Here's Paul. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a half-court strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Gordon's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. Kicks it to LaVine. Minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Passes it to Levine. Just 3 to shoot. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Curry passes to LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Phoenix. To the paint, here's Crowder, banked in off the glass.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Chicago leading by 19. Curry is inside, defended by Paul. James misses. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul.
Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Chicago making some changes. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for James. Iverson comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Curry. Biombo is checked in for Phoenix. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Iverson for the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
He's hit again. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
The Suns making a switch here. Okogie's checked in.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and keep from beyond the arc.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Chicago, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And Phoenix making a change. Lee's checked in, and both free throws good for Iverson. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lee outside. Back to Payne. This is to Biombo. And then Biombo with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Iverson up top, covered by Lee. For 3, Gordon. Here's Davis. Second-chance shot. Here's Nowitzki. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Nowitzki's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Biombo keeps good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside Gordon. That doesn't go either for Gordon. Phoenix trails by 18. Here's Okogie. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball with the bucket.
And no doubt, the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Payne. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. On the forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Nowitzki for 3. They get it again. Doncic kicks to James. Kick out to Levine. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half. And so it's Ball with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Paul missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Suns foul.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Luka Doncic.
Checking in for Chicago.
Anthony Davis, DeMar DeRozan.
Chicago with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. A 3-ball. Out to DeRozan. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kept alive.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis.
And Booker is so active on offense, but he really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Curry passes to James. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Ayton finds Crowder. From short range. And the rejection by James.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Bean passes to Curry. Curry on the wing. Davis with it. Back to Curry. 4 on the shot clock. James kicks to Curry. Over Booker. Curry can't get it to go. Phoenix trails by 21. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Chicago.
Into the lineup for Chicago, Aaron Gordon.
Paul against Curry. Booker inside. Davis with some nice deep. Chicago leading by 21. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Bean passes to James. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Chicago foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Chicago. And the first one.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates will really rally behind him.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. By Kaminsky, he's checked in for Davis. Griffin comes in for Aaron Gordon. Iverson's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Curry. And the Suns here with a different look. Yambo, he's checked in for 8. Okogie comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Washington subbed in for Devin Booker. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
6 on the shot clock. Now Paul from deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Foul.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his skills to get to the line.
Chicago making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Chicago leading by 20. Iverson outside. Griffin kicks to Iverson. Brings it from beyond the arc. Iverson's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Washington, that's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
The drive by Iverson. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Allen Iverson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Lee's checked in. Rosen dishes to Griffin. There's the pass to Caruso. Gets the three-point ball.
He saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Second free throw, no good. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso, no good. Pass to Washington. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Assisted.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan.
$64. 42.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an off.